prayer today is the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness in his name'sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy shaft, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen.
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 Okay, we'll start off with item number 1, County Engineer's Office.
Hey, Kate.
Hey, how are ya?
Good.
So the engineer's office.
I like that coat.
Thank you. Getting a lot of compliments on this morning.
Yeah.
The engineer's office is requesting a one-time waiver of policy in order to pay some late fees to Centerra Co-op in the amount of $789.39.
Okay. Centerra Co-ops are fuel distributor, is that right?
Correct.
Okay.
Make that motion.
Second?
Commissioner Spiller?
Aye.
Commissioner Rea?
Yes.
Commissioner Rea?
Yes.
What, do you know the details behind why the late fees are, why we're incurring these late fees?
So it came about in a transition from just kind of a traditional contract to we'll have to competitively bid this. So we're in the process of that now, looking at Centerra and other vendors.
Okay.
So in the meantime, we were unable to pay our bill, and they hit us with some late fees.
Okay, so historically, we have not gone out to bid for the fuel?
Correct.
Okay, and now we are gonna go out to bid for the fuel?
Yes.
Will this be an annual event, going out for bid?
We're looking at that. I know Water Resources has a 3-year contract. We might do something like that, or it could be annual.
Okay. And there's a state bid process too?
Yes.
Okay.
How long were these bills held up to incur a $789.39?
So those are for October, November, and December.
Okay.
So you guys just didn't get a chance to pay the bill?
We weren't able to pay the bill. The interpretation of the law was that we should have been doing this all along, and we were unaware of that. Now we're trying to remedy that.
What, do you know approximately what, say, your annual fuel bill is? Do you know that?
240?
Yeah, right around there. Last year was about 200,000.
Okay.
But it came up, obviously.
Yeah,
Fluctuation
obviously,
in
yeah,
costs.
yeah, sure.
But technically, if they're, so are you guys buying fuel at state bid price or below that?
We've always received a discount from Centerra. It's not been matched to any state bid number.
Right.
But in the future here, it will be, whether it's with them or another contractor.
I see.
Okay.
Okay.
And just out of curiosity, how were you made aware of this?
We couldn't make payment. The auditor kicked back the bill and said that it had to be competitively bid.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for coming in.
Real quick, how, I know there's other suppliers out there, but do we have, so just logistically, we have tanks at our facility that they come fill?
Mm-hmm.
And are those their tanks, the companies, or are those our tanks?
No, we own them.
We do?
Yes.
Okay, okay. How do you base the bid off of, is it per gallon, or how do they figure that with the fluctuation and everything, and you don't know how much you're gonna use every year, and
Right.
how do you come up with that?
It's the way the state contract works. It's based off of a price index, like a price per barrel for oil, and then it's remedied through that daily. From the
Okay.
time that you call to make that order. Like I said, we don't know that we're gonna go that route, or a contract like Water Resources has, where it might be a fixed,
Fixed
5
amount.
cents off per gallon, or something like that.
Okay, and then does Water Resources have a set amount of fuel that they purchase, or no?
They have a certain amount that they average per year,
Mhm.
so that's how they did that.
It's based on
That's how
X
they
amount of
did that,
gallons?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Water resources tanks are actually owned by the fuel company.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've always been curious, you know, even coming in as a new commissioner, wondering, you know, how much fuel the county spends, not just each individual, you know, say the engineer, water resources, or the sheriff's department, like how much fuel as a county are we spending, you know? And then would we, if we put that out to bid, would we get a better discounted rate? You know, have we ever looked at that?
We have not looked at what it would be on that. We did look at one point about having a central fueling system for the county, but the operations of it was gonna be
Too much?
you know, it was gonna be more than what we would save.
But maybe not a central fueling,
But
but
if we
a-
have the separate locations, yeah, we can.
like one vendor supplying the entire county?
Yeah,
You
because
know?
Water Resources is actually looking at getting their own tanks the next time.
Mhm.
I think they're in the second year of their 3-year contract right now. So they're looking at the idea of putting in their own tanks so that they would then own them and then could
Mhm.
go and get, you know, more. So
Yeah.
if we have that, we have transit with theirs and the engineers.
Right, right.
Kind of like we did, or Glenn did over with the electric
Mhm.
several years ago of us, you know, getting everybody into one agreement.
Right. I've always said, like, you know, it'd be nice to see a cost accounting. You know, it's frustrating when you go through budget hearings and you just see that each individual line items, but, you know, if we were to add that up and then go out to bid, you know, like a real business does, right? You know, we don't have one division going off and making their negotiation and then, you know, everybody's running around making their own deals, you know? Like something like that where this is a substantial amount of money, $200,000,
Right.
just for
We
one.
can, we can start looking at that once we have our
Yeah.
systems in. And everybody was in their same, you know, their separate deal and not necessarily on the same time frame.
Mhm.
So trying to get everybody back in, just like we did with the electric
Okay.
and gas.
Well,
Very
does
good.
the engineers, Draga Transit and Water Resources, are they all using Centera for fuel?
No. Water Resources has Orman and, I forget who Transit has. Utilizes, I think Transit utilizes Orman and Centera
Mhm.
because they own theirs, so they can get whatever the cheapest rate is at the time that they're looking.
I know the sheriff's department's a little different, like you explained, they have their own cards and they just go wherever
Yeah,
they're
they
at.
go- I think
Yeah.
mostly they end up going to Centera, but.
Do they?
Yeah, they
Okay.
have the ability to, if they're in Bainbridge, they can, you know, pull into the BP station.
Right, so they don't have to drive all the way back
Yeah.
or something, yeah.
Yeah. Building department and JFS also have those same cards.
As the
like
sheriff.
Sheriff's Office, the Wexbright system.
Is that possible
They're
to,
just- they don't need to have that much fuel.
Right.
So they're-
is that possible to get our total usage put together? Can we do that somehow?
Yeah, I think, everybody would have their control or what their usage is on a yearly
Mhm.
basis, so we could do that.
I think that would be, good to explore that and see if we get any type of discount, especially with the price of fuel right now. Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good day, guys. Okay, you did a great job on Sunday.
Morning, Adrian.
Good morning. Okay, today's financials include a cash transfer from Water Resources to their county sewer improvements fund for upcoming projects. And among the vouchers are $1,711,823.03 from the Commissioner's Office to Donnelly's Independence Incorporated for pay request number 15 for the new county office building project. $57,343.61 from the Engineer's Office to Centera Co-op to pay for fuel for their vehicles for October through December of 2021, and $40,496 from Water Resources to Viking Painting LLC for the final payment on the water towers painting project.
Make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Spudler?
Aye.
Commissioner
Yes.
Warren? Commissioner DeWart?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks, Adrian. Hey, how are you?
Mine doesn't have it.
No,
thing on it.
that is cool.
We did coordinate before we came in. We both had it today, so.
Well, maybe next year.
Yeah.
Okay, I have two items today. This is for Resolution 22-014 and 22-015. We are preparing final bid documents for Chagrin Road, County Highway number 9, Section A in Bainbridge Township, and Jug Street, County Highway 46, Sections F and G in Burton and Troy. Those are resurfacing roads. That section of Chagrin Road was last resurfaced in 2008, and Jug Street was last resurfaced in 2007.
Good deal.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Spudler.
Aye.
Commissioner Levesey?
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Set.
Thank you.
Perfect.
We'll put these out for advertisement this week and see how the bids come in.
Yep. Get the engines warmed up.
Yeah.
Spring will be here before you know it.
I think that 5 cents on gas isn't gonna make up for the
No,
inflation that we're seeing, so hopefully we see an end to that soon.
that's right. Appreciate it. Thanks,
Thank you.
Shane.
Economic development. Come on down. We did 2 items together, so.
Morning. How are you?
Morning, Marty.
Good to see you.
So for item 5 today, we are just requesting that you appoint the following members to our Fair Housing Commission for a 2-year term ending December 31st, 2023, including Lisa Briggs, Sarah Clemson, Dawn Farrell, and Nancy Lear.
Okay.
Make that motion.
Second.
Commissioner Spudler.
Aye.
Commissioner Levesey?
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Yep.
Number 6.
Commissioner's Office is requesting the board approve next week Resolution 22-016, honoring Andrea Pollock as the 2022 Leadership Jogger Emerald Leader Award winner.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Spudler.
Aye.
Commissioner Levesey?
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Next item is requesting the board approve next week Resolution 22-017, honoring Jack Adkins for achieving Eagle Scout, the highest award bestowed upon a Boy Scout. This
So-
project consisted of constructing a fire pit and benches at his church in Eagle.
Okay. Very nice.
Second.
Commissioner Spudler.
Aye.
Commissioner Levesey?
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
That's it.
That's all I have for today, other than,
Oh, I can't make the 15th meeting next Tuesday.
Okay.
can you do Thursday that week? Can we switch to Thursday, or you're not back?
I'll be around Thursday
So can we do Thursday?
Yeah, I can do
if
Thursday.
you want.
Okay,
Or we
so,
can, wait till next Tuesday, whichever.
it would be the following Thursday, because
Oh,
the
that's right.
21st is the holiday, so we
Okay.
have a session on the 23rd,
Okay.
so.
We could go to the end of the month.
So if you
Okay.
canceled session for next week, then we would just do financials. Jerry would just approve the financials as normal.
Okay.
And then just do the meeting time.
No,
So
that's
we would just
fine.
come back on the 21st.
23rd, okay. It's our next meeting.
24th.
Fourth, sorry.
24th. We're closed on the 21st, so we would close Thursday. So do we have a motion then to
Make the
cancel?
motion.
Second?
Commissioner Spudler?
Aye.
Commissioner Lennon?
Yes.
Commissioner DeBoer?
Yes.
Did you hear any more about the moving bid? Is that going out this week?
That has gone out.
Oh, it went out. It did go out. Okay. Good.
It's posted
So-
Thursday and Friday.
That's actually the item I wanted to bring up is
Okay.
we've been working with NV5 on amending the contract for the work that they would need to do on this program.
Yeah.
And we've been going back and forth, and I was asked that, so we don't have to push it back till, well, now, 2 weeks, because we won't have session next week.
Yeah.
Have the board authorize me to be able to sign off on that addendum to the contract.
Okay.
What is it, what's the term, Chris, again, it's not a change order, it's the.
It's a contract maintenance form.
Contract maintenance. form.
Okay.
And it would be an increase of, do you know what that amount was?
The increase right now is about 50,000, but that's for, till January of next year.
And what are we adding to that? You know?
This is their work on preparing documents, doing, taking the bids, reviewing the bids, making sure that the contractor, whoever is hired, is doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Okay.
It's their administration of the movement.
Oh, so it's their fee?
Yes.
Okay. And that wasn't in the original
That was
negotiation?
not in the original, originally, we were gonna go out, well,
We
we
did
did
go
go
out,
out to bid
received
and we
no
got no, we
qualifications.
received no qualification statements. So
Oh,
we were able to utilize that.
I see.
So if I could get the board to authorize me to approve that contract once we get it through
yeah,
their signature and
okay.
sorry.
I'll make
I said
that,
contract and this is the addendum to the original agreement.
Yes.
okay, I'll make that motion to give Jerry the authority.
Second?
Commissioner Spudler?
Aye.
Commissioner Lund?
Yes.
Commissioner DeWort?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Adam, is there any report or announcements from the health department?
Yeah, we actually have a new health commissioner, started just this month on February 1st. Dr. Jeffrey Cameron, he's a local here in Geauga County. Been here a long time, has his own personal practice, and we're excited to have him. We're introducing him to the staff tomorrow, actually, and so far, great things. We were able to go out and help the Kensington School Board last night as well. I was able to, so we're helping the community wherever we can and provide insight wherever we can as well.
Well, thank you for stepping up. I know it's been a challenging time for you, to
Always
say the
fun.
least. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And but you've done a fantastic job. And just my 2 cents. My opinion, they should have appointed you to the position. But
They, I may or may not have started my master's degree because I do have to have that.
Okay.
My understanding is you used to be able to have, or.
well, I think you got a crash course in it, so you can skip right
Yeah.
over that.
You sure?
Yeah, right. So, no, you really have, tried to, ride the line there, but, those are some tough meetings I know you've been involved in over there, and so we appreciate that.
Well, appreciate you guys, thank you.
Yeah, thanks for calming the waters in
Yeah.
in our community. And is this a full-time position or part-time?
Part-time, it's about 2 hours a week, give or take. I think he would, he'll probably be more than that, he seems to really enjoy it. But pretty much cost-saving measures, save the health department, the county a lot of money, and then I just do most of the work that he oversees, the stuff where you have to have a master's degree or an MD to do the rest.
I see.
And you said 2 hours a week or 20 hours a week?
2 hours a week.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a part in the state code where you can have a full-time administrator, that you determine what's full-time, or you can have a full-time health commissioner. The Board of Health opted to have a part-time health commissioner and a full-time administrator.
I see.
And it saves us probably
Good idea.
80
Yeah.
to 90,000 a year by doing this.
Absolutely.
Good.
Well, maybe you can line it up when the dust settles a little bit and bring them over,
I was actually going to bring him over today, and he was actually
Okay.
going to see patients. And he said he had to skip out, but I've got hopefully next week or the week after, hoping to bring him out.
Is he local from Geauga
Yep.
County? Or?
Yeah, he moved back. I want to say 16 years ago. He's been here ever since. And
Okay.
Has his own practice and really loves the community.
Very good. And what's his name again?
Jeffrey Cameron.
Jeffrey Cameron. Okay. Great. Well, again, thank you.
Yeah.
Is there any public comment? Okay, we can move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And now we have the state auditor coming in 10:30.
Yes.
Oh, is that today?
Yes.
Okay.
We already
Okay.
got it.
We should have it right
Yeah.
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 You guys got it. Just got this. This is a new chairman, I will sign
Interim.
this. It's the
Yeah.
change order from the.
Until they decide what they want to do.
With the
Board of Health.
June 1.
That's up to them.